All right, we're on Elon's property. We just had an encounter with a truck full of his men right when I went to that same part of the driveway. Suddenly, minutes later, a truck came down and guys were going through the fucking bushes. I slid down the ravine on my side and got behind a big tree. They probed around for 10 minutes or whatever and left, went down the driveway. Then a few minutes later, they came back up the driveway, stopped again. I had remained hidden behind the tree. Again, they didn't see me, and they went back up towards the top, towards where he actually resides. We've triggered our second response. Then I come back down here to get away from his driveway, and what do I find? Another deer skull. Another mountain lion killed, guys. We're in mountain lion hotspots every time I come out and do these lion quests. It's not a joke at all. Right now, I'm just glad that it's not 2 in the morning, but I am indeed unarmed. In this county on the San Francisco Peninsula, we can't just go around with firearms, unfortunately. If I want to recreate the stalking and this time get footage, this is what I have to do. Unfortunately, they've got me disarmed. We're all disarmed here. We cannot just go around with firearms, especially when you're wandering around on Elon Musk's property. These are the facts, unfortunate though they may be. Whoa, here's more bones. This one's not fresh. The other ones we found have been very fresh, like within a week and such. My God. Yeah, once again, we're on the trail of the lions. This is our first find of a kill site by a lion here on Musk's property, though. That is a big hawk. There he goes. Okay, I'm looking at a few other estates. This is across the creek and across this little valley across the ravine. Up on the other ridge, on the opposite side of where Elon's is. Looking that way, you just start heading out towards wilderness, where there are no more estates. Nothing but wild spaces and wild beasts. Okay, we've ascended further. Once again, we're looking across this ravine to other incredible estates that are opposite of Elon's. As the crow flies, that estate is like 1.5 miles from Elon's. Not really all that far. In fact, from up on the top there, they have a great view of Elon's property. Although he's very much in the woods like these are. Sun there is going down in the west, heading towards the ocean. The ocean is not that far away from us. As the crow flies, it's probably 7 miles or something like that from us. It's really not that far. On one of these lion quests, we might go for a 24-hour challenge, hike ourselves all the way over the mountains to the ocean. Okay, continuing to ascend further on Elon's property, we come to these fresh cuts here. Oak trees, freshly cut, definitely in the past year, and deposited here. And then we see this solar array. And I can't think of why there would be a solar array out here on this part of his property, unless it's to power security devices, security arrays, sensors, cameras, etc. I really cannot understand any other likely reason why a big solar panel would be mounted right here. Let's go a step further. As you can see, the fence stops here. I could go right through here. There's no fence, no trespassing sign, but I really don't want to go by this array. We're gonna have to keep going and keep circling around. Thought I heard something. Okay, we're further at Elon's. We're way up on the top of the ridge now. This is not his driveway, but he has these other little dirt roads that go around his property, including one that serves as like a back driveway. Oh boy, big dung. Look at that dung. Look at the size of that. That is no joke. You can imagine the size of the beast that laid that. Not exactly your house cat, is it? And we just saw a deer go running away from up here. I'm pretty sure he was running from me and not from whatever beast is laying these. My God. Okay, over there, I believe that's the estate the other night. It was like 4 in the morning or something. I came up towards the back of their estate, and a guy came out on the balcony and asked me what was going on. I had the flashlight. I was following a deer, hoping the deer trail would take me out and up to an actual road that I could get out of this area and not go back down the way that I've just come up now, you know? And he comes out on the balcony, asks me what's going on. And I tell him I'm on a lion quest, you know, and I illuminate myself with the... I think that noise was way over there by that house. There's construction going on there. So I illuminated myself with my own flashlight. And I told him, look, I'll illuminate myself so you can see me and see exactly what's going on, to try to put his concerns away, to allay his concerns, you know? And he tells me, oh, okay, I'll be down in a few minutes. Just stay where you are and keep yourself illuminated. So I stand there doing that. I'm live, you know? And I'm standing there expecting, oh, I'll be here for 10, 15 minutes. And, you know, it's just going to be a bunch of cops show up with rifles and spotlights and whatnot. But sure enough, he comes out with a big dog and another guy and a flashlight, and he just escorts me onto their gorgeous estate, which I didn't really film because I told him I'd keep the light on myself. And I had to tell him, look, I got an 18-inch blade on me. Don't be alarmed. I'm live on the internet. I'll try not to film you and invade your privacy. I'll keep the rig on myself and keep myself illuminated. Quite awkward. So he takes me through the estate, through their properties, and guides me out through this grand gate. That's a very expensive estate over there. Those guys were so cool. Then I had to just walk my way out of there on a public road. And once again, there was no police response. Those guys did not call the cops. One took off down there. Those bastards are absolutely huge. They have red heads. Those are fucking California condors. Those are condors. That's why they're so huge. Literally Thunderbirds. It's often thought that these mysterious, massive bird sightings, you know, cryptozoological sized birds, are condors. My God, we've got California condors. Condors are known to be some of the biggest birds that exist in North America. When people say they see a huge, like, cryptozoological sized bird, sometimes the explanation is that they're just seeing a condor up in the sky and mistaking its size. Yeah, that's a big bird. Looking at, you know, 6-foot wingspan right there. Now we know where to find them. Something tells me they're regularly up here. They're way up on the top of this peak, and nobody's ever up here to disturb them, except for occasionally Elon or his men poking around out here. Something tells me this is a regular roost for these. Look at that stubborn bastard. He won't leave. We're going to investigate. Let's see if we can find some kills here. Maybe we'll find some bones beneath this tree there. Wow. Totally didn't expect that. We've had interesting encounters with eagles, hawks, owls, just in the handful of mountain lion quests that I've done so far. But to find these condors, that's incredible. I mean, are they turkey vultures or are they condors? I think they're condors, but I'm not an ornithologist. I have no expertise. You can imagine people can see those birds and think it's much higher in the sky than it is when they're flying, and make a misjudgment as to the size of the bird and think a bird with a 6-7 foot wingspan is a bird with a 20-foot wingspan, which should not really exist. And or they've actually seen a truly anomalous bird. But these are the type of birds that can trigger those type of sightings. So we're here at the base of the tree. There's something molding. That could be from something they've killed, or I think that's down actually from one of the birds. Oh yeah, here's bird droppings. And there were more of them back here. They took off sooner. Look at that. This bit of nesting here might be where they were resting. I think so. Yeah, here's droppings here. Oh my God, there's a massive dead deer, guys. Another mountain lion kill right here, gentlemen. We did it again. Fucking hell, I'm telling you guys, I'm constantly in mountain lion hotspots. Look at that. Bastard ate the guts. He's coming back. It's possible I scared him away when I came up here, you know, just now, or when I came through, you know, 45 minutes ago, or whenever, when I came through the first time on the road, very close to here. These bastards, these cats get very territorial. When I got stalked before, the cat was very territorial. He came back down to my BMX jumps after I got the fuck out of there at 1 in the morning, after he scared me the hell out of there. And he took a big dump right on top of the jump that I was building that night when he was stalking me. Noises, but it's way up there like a bird or something. Very territorial behavior. I came back down at noon the next day, and sure enough, there was a big mountain lion dump with a bunch of fur in it right on top of the jump that I took refuge on when I realized I wasn't scaring him away by advancing on him and banging my shovel and everything. Very territorial. He was pissed that I was out there disrupting his normal feeding routine along that creek. Now look at this. I'm standing right here. I'm about to take a leak right here, do the ultimate territorial defiance, and leave my fucking scent right here. I really have to leak. This is a good spot, and it's kind of exciting to just go ahead and put my scent right where I know this bastard's gonna be. He'll be back 100% very, very soon. It's getting dark a little bit now. An hour from now, it's really gonna be getting dark. Look at how fresh that is. He's coming back to finish it. He nibbled on that fucking ear. That's pretty cool. I heard a bird or a piece of bark or something fell behind me, dude. That got my attention. This is fucking creepy, man. They want me to get out of here so they can go back down and pick at that thing a little bit more before it gets dark and they start getting scared too. Anyway, as I was saying, that night at 3 in the morning when I got up here in the fog, because I was like, wow, this feels like a great spot to be hit by a mountain lion. I said something like the mountain lion could come running at me, get a nice head of steam, and just bowl me the fuck over. Mountain lions don't look all that threatening when you just see a little footage of them walking by and everything. Go watch some of the attacks that happen in this area that are on YouTube, and you'll see incredible power when they fucking go full bore at a deer. It just looks like a real straight up fucking lion on the fucking Serengeti, just smaller, but just as fucking fierce and powerful. Oh, I think that other one was a crow. That condor took off to go scare him away. Yeah, those birds came through, just normal crows. That condor went out there and showed himself, and those fuckers kept moving. They're not going to come get that deer. It's not happening, boys. That fucking cat is somewhere right around here, too. How far do you think he would go and leave that meal? Not very fucking far. Okay, what we're going to do, we'll go up here to the hydroponics, hang out up there for a minute. Then we'll come back down over there by that deer. We keep fucking finding fucking predatory beasts and their fucking kills. Haven't found the mountain lion that was fucking years ago, 3-4 years ago, whenever the fuss when the one stalked me. He got to within 40 feet of me. I had a bad feeling for like an hour digging and building that jump middle of the night alone. Bunch of flashlights set up pointing out into the woods because I had a bad feeling for an hour that there was a predator, probably a mountain lion, watching me. Then finally, I look up above on the trail where I had another jump built on top of a log, and I see the eyes. I see the head, the ears, the face. See, those are just normal crows. I'm telling you guys, I keep hearing it over here. Fuck, I can't get through there. There's another like guest cottage over here to my right. I really don't want to keep going that way. That very much could be inhabited. Kept hearing noises back here at ground level. Weird, man. And of course, this is just a prime spot for the cat to be hiding in any of these bushes and spring out and get himself one. He is right around here right now, waiting to come back. Okay, we're going into where we keep hearing noises. Deer is right there on my left. Forward and to the right is where I keep hearing stuff. A bitch, dude. All right, we've been lingering in this area for a good while, hoping the cat would come back. Sun is setting, it's getting darker and darker. But we have yet to have a sighting of the elusive beast. But I am 100% certain he will be back very soon, like within the hour. But I do have to keep moving. I got a treacherous ravine to get down. I got to dodge Elon's security men and dodge whatever beasts are out here and go by another kill site where a deer had been killed on my way out of here.